Hey, welcome back to Pittsburgh Sports Talk. I'm your host, Randy the Tank Tantlinger. Join me here every single weekend through Steelers season, Penguins season, the beginning of Buccos season 2019. I can't even bring myself to talk about that yet. Hey, talking about your Pittsburgh Steelers. 1-1. Oh my. The O stands for, oh my God, they tied the Browns. Oh my God, that quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs, or War Chickens, or whatever they are, lit them up. Yeah, he lit them up. 6 touchdowns. So, with all that said, on a negative side of things, not even to get into the AB thing yet this week, there was a positive to take away from your home opener last week in Pittsburgh. And no, it wasn't all the cold Iron City beers Ian's was down there drinking, and all the steaks and hot dogs and Jägermeister Ian's drank and had the hungover on there on Monday about. No, that's all positive for sure. But lost in all of the negativity of AB's ranting and raving, the defensive, meltdown for the third straight game, going back to the Jaguars, dismantling them in the playoffs last year. Did you like your offense? I sure the hell did. Did you like your quarterback taking to the air, a skinny, younger Ben Roethlisberger scrambling and diving for the end zone? That one's going on the office wall there, man, if I can get Ben to sign that one. Ben Roethlisberger, 2 rushing attempts for 9 total yards. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, including 1 touchdown, longest of 6 yards, which came on the touchdown run. You got to love that new attitude from Ben. He's trimmed down. He's ready to go. He's got the knucklehead Haley out of here. Now him and Fitchner can get to the business of getting this spread offense humming. So I was on the south side this week, and I asked Coach Tomlin, what'd you make of your offense?
Coach, the offensive line gave Ben a lot of time to throw. That, coupled with the fact that he was able to spread the ball around to different receivers, is that a sign of success with Coach Fitch's offense at this point?
Again, I'm not trying to paint with a broad brush in any area, whether it's positive or negative. 2 weeks in, I'm not. I'm just working to win a football game. There'll be time for that, particularly as our body of work gets bigger, as we step into more stadiums. I'm not looking for comfort in that regard. What I'm seeking is victory. We got to win a game. We got to win a game this week.
All right. Well, Coach isn't even willing to find some sunshine in the midst of Hurricane Le'Veon Florence Bell Brown, or whatever you want to call the damn thing that's rolling through Pittsburgh these days. Just trying to throw him a bone there, even though I do see some positives in this offense from Fitchner. It's a spread offense, meaning he's spreading the ball around the various receivers. And that's exactly what you're seeing, and that's why Antonio's not happy either, because, let's face it, when Todd Haley, the idiot, got into trouble because he didn't... Did you know this about Todd Haley? He never played football. What did you just say, Tank? I said Todd Haley never played football. He played golf, Golf. In college. I think he played 8th grade football. Just saying. So anyway, when Todd Haley got into trouble, he went to one of 2 people, AB or Lev Bell. The numbers support this. Randy Fitchner's offense spreads the ball around. Spreads the ball around. Last week's against the Kansas City Chiefs, Juju was targeted 19 times, had 13 receptions, 121 yards. AB was targeted 17 times, only had 9 receptions for 67. Jesse James out of Penn State, 5 for 5 for 138 yards and 1 touchdown. James Conner, still involved in the passing game, 5 for 5. Vance, I can barely get on the football field. McDonald targeted 5 times, 3 receptions, total 26 yards. Well, jury's out on him. Rosie Nix was even in on the game, catching one pass for 19 yards. 19 yards, not bad. The Chiefs didn't expect that. Love Ryan Switzer. Not only is this kid, returning kickoffs and punt returns effectively, why not? He runs a, ready for this, 4.040. 4.040. 4.0. If the wind's behind him at Heinz Field, he might run a 3.8. I like the fact that Fitchner's getting him involved in the passing and running offense. Switzer had 2 carries for a total of 5 yards. He had 2 targeted receptions, caught one of them for 14. Stephen Ridley even got into the passing action, 1 targeted pass for 5 yards. Now that's a lot, been through 60 times. That's a little bit much, but when you're playing from behind, 21 behind, you got to put the ball in the air. On top of that, the ability to spread the ball around effectively and efficiently. Why not? You got a great young skinny quarterback back there destined for the Hall of Fame. The offensive line gave Ben incredible time. At times, he had 8-9 seconds to stand back there. This is a recipe for a winning football team. This is a recipe for a team that might get lucky and stumble ass backwards into the playoffs this year. Depends on what's going to happen with that defense. It also depends if they end up sending, and mark this down on your calendars today. I was the first one to tell you this might happen. If the Steelers don't end up sending Le'Veon Bell to Seattle for a linejacker, mark it down, I told you. If the Steelers don't send Le'Veon Bell to Seattle for a linejacker and they get to utilize his abilities this year, this team may put up 50 points a game. Problem is, your defense going to let up 52 and you ain't going to win no games that way. All right, so that's taking a look about your Pittsburgh Steelers. And a positive note this week on the performance of your, young, athletic, good-looking, flying through the air like Superman, Ben Roethlisberger. Hey, this is Pittsburgh Sports Talk. I'm Randy the Tank Tantlinger. We'll be right back after these messages. When we get back, I'm going to ask Coach Tomlin to speak to you directly, Steelers Nation, about team turmoil. Pittsburgh Sports Talk. We'll be right back.